All right, here we are. Here we are again. Good morning. A wonderful and powerful Monday morning. And by the way, I don't want to rush anything, but we're almost seeing like a possible entry, right at the kill zone. I mean, at the start of the kill zone, and it's exactly this fair value gap. So I have no idea what to do. I was watching this since like an hour ago, and I know I didn't turn on the stream, but by the way, let's just dive into it, and I will explain the rest of it later. What happened last week? I was watching this price action since like at least an hour ago. I mean, since an hour, and my concept is we have almost a relative equal high here, but who knows? On the 4-hour looks good. I have a target on the upside, and I'm going to talk about the daily bias as well. So this is what I'm looking for. I was expecting this, but at least it's good. All right, never mind, because I was expecting price to go down here. I wanted to go long all this morning because this price action, since New York Midnight Open took out some Asian session lows, which was very interesting to me. And since this has been repriced, this is the 15-minute chart from last Friday and a little bit of a Sunday movement here. And this is the euro dollar again. I thought that, you know, if the trend continues, since we're in a bullish trend on the 1 hour as well, all the way down to 15-minute, we can still see this go much higher. And if this is the 4-hour, by the way, the 4-hour looks interesting. These highs here, and I'm looking at the bodies of the candle, really tempting that price should or could go up there, but I'm just gonna wait. This is quite a nice optimal trade entry level here with this fair value gap, so why not? Although I'm going to do some kind of an explanation of what happened last week, why I took all those losses. I have did my fair share of analyzing those trades, and yeah, not good. I did a lot of mistake last week. Most likely it was because I had to deal with some emotions, and I had to deal with some personal life issues which affected my judgment. For example, here's an example. Let me show you. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Last Friday, this is the 15-minute chart. I'm gonna keep this here. Last Friday, this here, it was a beautiful, you know, this made a new low on the 15-minute on Friday. Perfect optimal trade entry to the long side, to a buy position, right? Instead, what I did here, it was a sell position on the 1 minute. And to be honest, I can't even really explain why I took that position. I mean, I was thinking about this, and I can't really explain why I took this sell position here. Instead, look at this. It's like the perfect ICT 2022 model here on the 15-minute chart. It's the perfect, and it's Friday. I mean, I was not seeing this. I was not seeing that we are having this huge fair value gap, the optimal trade entry here, and I took a short anyways. I don't know what got into me. So I don't know. I was definitely way off from my thinking. We paid the price. I paid the price, definitely. And this trade, in my book, so far is not so much tempting. Although, let's look at it a little bit closer, shall we? This is the 5-minute euro dollar. We're going to hop into the pound as well, and we're going to check the dollar index. I'm going to get through with a quick analysis, and then we're going to take it slow, all right? We still have a fair value gap here until this candle is not going to reprice it in the next 3 minutes. So far, this closed above this candle. And yeah, it's repricing it, so it's no longer valid. Well, yeah. So this fair value gap is shrinking, and it's repricing. It's not valid anymore, at least not on the 5 minute. So in terms of what it's going to do on the 1 minute, if we look at the, yeah, it's still in the optimal trade entry. This is the equilibrium here. Could go down there. Let's look at the, this is the dollar index. We're going to talk about this a little bit more. Almost at the optimal trade entry. Almost. And I need this kind of, I'm gonna put limit order just to see how it goes. And then we will decide what to do, right? By the way, let's check this on the 3 minute chart as well. Euro dollar 3 minute chart. Yeah, it could go up. Absolutely, it can. Absolutely, it can go up. Already in it. In it to win it, right? No special news events for now. There. Should be fine. Repriced that fair value gap. I would really love to see this one to pop to the upside, but yeah. Otherwise, yeah, here it is. It took out some sell side liquidity here. This is the pound. And now I'm looking for this, let's see, the pound. The pound, I think we're going to lose that euro dollar trade, but no matter. The pound is, well, it could be a possible long entry since it took out sell side, but we still need to wait for that formation. How the euro is gonna kill this. Yeah, it was a too early entry. Already took this out, so I'm just gonna close it, and I'm gonna log this after this one. It was looking good, especially on the 3 minute as well. Let me see. Yeah, it was a little bit of a fair value gap here, and I was thinking that this could go on and take out that, hold on, let me check this, and take out that buy side liquidity up here. But I think the target could be down here. This is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour euro dollar midnight open. Nothing major there. So anyway, from last week, this trade on the 15 minute, I didn't see this. I should have seen this. Let me delete. This trade would have been a great entry. And yet it didn't go as I planned. And neither this one. But no matter, I'm gonna log this. It's fine. Perfectly okay. At least the pound dollar took out this low. And yeah, so this is the 5. No major structure break here, by the way. No structure break. Well, this may be it. This could be a structure break. Let me go over to TradingView. Okay, so this here could have been a structure break. Oops, sorry. Right here with this candle. And it was on the 15 minute. It repriced it. Could have been a short entry. Have to check the swings here. Yeah, optimal trade entry there. Should have gone short, right? But this was happening. It was happening after the kill zone have started. So yeah, might have missed that. The 15 minute was stronger than the 1 minute, that's for sure. My only problem with this kind of structure break, and yes, we do have a fair value gap here, is that it's a little bit sloppy, but it definitely took out this high here. And I might be entering late on this one. But I might just going to enter with a 1-to-1 risk reward. And we'll see where it goes. If I can make at least 1-to-1 here, then we're completely fine. Sell side liquidity is down there, so I know the entry is absolutely not optimal, but until I have the range for a 1-to-1, I'm going with that. Let's see. Yeah, we have the range. We definitely have the range to go with that. Still waiting for the pound to show us something. The good thing that I caught the previous position just in time. This is my target right now. Right there. As a kind of a sell side liquidity. Hey man, Sarvesh. Nice to see you. Doing all right. I just I'm trying to target this low here on the euro dollar. I might have jumped into the trade too early, just after the open, but I'm all right. I'm perfectly doing fine. At least I went through my trades from last week and I did some very bad mistakes, I must say. Yeah, some very, very bad mistakes. But at least I know what I did. I hope you're doing all right as well. By the way, I'm short on the euro dollar. It's going to be an only 1-to-1 entry. A trade, because I messed up my entry completely and I already made a small loss here. It's 0.7% loss. No matter, it is what it is. I don't care. And I really thought that it's gonna go up, and I didn't really took care of this possible short entry on the 15 minute, which is definitely stronger than on the 1 minute. So sell side should be right down there, at least at the body of the candle. So I'm targeting that. Nevertheless, I'm checking the pound because, as you can see, well, the pound is, I mean, it didn't really make a structure break to the downside. But I'm still hoping that the euro will target those lows. It poked into a little bit of a buy side on the Sunday price action right there. So that might be ideal to bring price down to sell side. That's what I'm hoping for. We had a bit of a structure break here. Here as well, by the way. I mean, sorry, no, not this one. This one was also a kind of a structure break. So who knows? And the dollar index. Oh yeah, I didn't really look at the dollar index. Dollar index is, yeah, it went down on Sunday. Still some sloppy tops there. Lots of liquidity there still sitting. I don't know. I'm not sure where to go with the dollar index. Repriced that imbalance right there. I don't know. Might be ideal for dollar index to drop, or just reprice this fair value gap higher. This is based on the daily, of course. If I go down to the 15-minute dollar index, then hard to tell. Made the low on Sunday, actually. Ideal for dollar to get stronger, take out a little bit of buy side here on these levels. We'll see, I guess. The euro dollar could be our how to tell this, our go-to trade in terms of hold on, let me just check. Yeah, so it could be our go-to trade. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, this is a different trade based on my with a better entry on my my funded FX account. Great. All right, so anyway, I'm hoping that euro dollar could go down a little bit further. And that's it. We're in a little bit of a drawdown with this one because this entry was messed up. But at least I'm looking for a 1-to-1 here. So we'll see. I guess no news events for now. Let me lower the music. No news drivers. Back to optimal trade entry, by the way, on euro. If I check the range from the optimal trade entry from earlier, 7 pips. Yeah, we might have had a TP1 by now. I guess we have to wait. We definitely have to wait a little bit more. Otherwise, let's I want to check something. I want to check the news if we have anything going on. If we have anything going on, nothing. We had some Asian news. Not interested. Not too much going on. Structure break here. Let me hold on. So structure break here and here, but it's still going up. As it should, right? As it should. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't go up. It shouldn't go up. The pound, yeah. So the pound is making a move up as well. No major structure break or a change of character to the upside. This kind of move on the 1 minute is not the strongest one. I mean, these are the moves that sometimes, yeah, it pokes into this buy side, but then it drops hard. At least that's kind of a scenario which we can hope for. Otherwise, it seems like we're gonna get stopped out from the euro trade. I'm just wondering if I would have entered here on the first place. And this was, yeah. Yeah, this was an optimal trade entry. Right there. So I could have entered there. About 7 pips. Yeah, it should have been at TP1. We should have exited at TP1, so I messed it up. Again. Yeah, the euro dollar is messing with us. Yeah, almost at stop loss this trade. Damn it. How to tell this? I'm definitely frustrated. Okay, all right. I'm frustrated by this trade. Still have a fair value gap here, which can act as a resistance there. But I think it's gonna burst through that real easy. And this is a full 1% trade. Damn it. Didn't really the way I was expecting the Monday morning to start, to be honest. And I have to log the previous scalp trade too, so definitely not the way I wanted this to start. I was watching this, you know, from pre-London session. I was watching this from pre-London, and I said, okay, this could go down. Oh, sorry, this could go up by the 1 minute, and it seems like it does. But this is crazy. On the 1 minute, he had the fair value gap. And the only structure break was happening on the 15 minute. I might gonna have to cut this one. Yeah, I'm cutting this. Yeah, let's cut this. Okay, so that's 2 losses this morning. 2 losses, guys. Unbelievable. It really is. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let me just put this here. 2 losses. And we're down to 4.1. I'm gonna log a complete 1% loss. Because I know it's not 1%, but I'm gonna log 2%. So overall, yeah. That's very bad. I just don't know why am I so stupid this morning? Definitely frustrating. All right, anyway, let's log this. Oh my god. Looks terrible. 22. It's very bad to see my monthly profits melting away. And this was made at I'm gonna give one more trade to this session and that's it. This was made, hold on, yeah, 214 and 209. All right, 214, oh sorry, 209 and then 214 at London session. Euro dollar buy position FVG was on the 1 minute and we're lost, and the same goes euro dollar. Oh my god, this was a sell. FVG stop loss on the 15 minute, and yes, we're down to 4.1. I'm gonna do the charts later on. It's very bad. Not the way I wanted this. Okay, so the euro is edging higher, but at least it made also a structure break right now. Let's go to trading view. I'm sorry, not this one. Let's go to trading view. It made a structure break. Let's delete this gap here and this. And let's check this one. Structure break. There. With the fair value gap. Dude. It's the 3 minute chart, by the way. And it also works on the 5 minute, but we still, yeah. Damn it, man. It messed with my psychology this morning. Pound dollar, the 3 minute. I don't like the shape so far. Could go up, of course. Took out yesterday and Friday New York session lows. 3 minute there. We have our optimal trade entry down here. This is the 3 minute. Euro dollar is just breaking away. Optimal trade entry is right about there. Yeah. All right. So on the 3 minute, we could be having a possible entry. So I have to check it out here. Took out the lows. Possible targets on the upside. I know I said I'm going aggressive here on this challenge. Euro is edging higher as well. So look at euro. Euro is making new highs. Okay. Yeah. My TP1 would be above this level. So if it goes above that, I might gonna scrap this trade. It's taking out, yeah, it's taking out this highs here. I'm not entering this trade. Scrapping this one for now. Okay. We can always check the higher time frame. There is a little bit of a structure break here on the 15 minute if we want to go long. But and it's still in kind of a discount area. There. That should be considered as a structure break on the 15-minute chart. We have a fair value gap, yes. We still need 12 minutes for that 15-minute chart candle to close. Otherwise, it's just nothing. This is the pound dollar. Nothing I would go for. Nothing I would go for here. So far, that's it. It tricked me. Actually, the euro dollar tricked me real hard. This is the dollar index. Getting some liquidity here on the 5-minute. Also on the 15-minute. Could be gaining some momentum. I don't know. I guess we have to wait. Damn, this is so sad. I'm down to 4. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stop losses. There's definitely something wrong on my end. I'm messing up something real bad. All right. We're gonna wait. It might gonna go for that buy side, I guess. So far, nothing. Yeah, this is the 15-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute on trading view again on the pound. No structure break here. Not the kind of price action I like. Does look good on the 3-minute though. So we'll see. 24, yeah. It's could be all right. Could be all right, but relative equal lows there. I was tracking this since last Thursday. This is much more interesting to me to take out these lows. But there was no major structure break. Well, maybe there was on the 15-minute. Let's go over here and because it took out this one. We are at optimal trade entry. Exactly what we were waiting for. Highs there. Let's go. Yeah. Still have sell side. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm definitely targeting that. I mean, those lows from last week, right there. Let's see. That's so that should be down there. It's almost a bit of a swing position. But that would be the one that I'm looking for. And yeah, with this entry, it could be all right. It could bring us that result which we are looking for. I might even consider. Well, now I have to. I have to take partials in this. If I get to 1-to-1 at 18 pips or 17 pips, yeah, I have to. The euro dollar, not too much, which I can say. Let's go to trading view. Euro dollar, no. This is on the 15. Yeah. Still 3 minutes until that candle is closing. I might even consider... No, I don't. Let's see, 17. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Let's just put it to the trade manager. All right, let's calculate some lot size here. If we go down there, all right. All right. Let's put it this way. I'm gonna close. Yeah. I'm going to close 5.5. 3.58 lots. .58 lots. There you go. I'm gonna close it down at that point, and I'm gonna put it to break even at 18 pips. There, or at least the EA should put it to break even at 18 pips, and then we'll let the rest run. Let's go back to trading view. Yeah, so this has been invalidated. Not interesting for me so far. Well, I know it's yeah, conflicting signals, right? Because this is the 3-minute, but I don't really like the 3-minute charts. Never did, to be honest. I never did. But I guess there's time for everything. So no, I'm not looking at the 3-minute for now. The 5-minute could have been interesting, but it took out this high. So because of that, I'm no longer interested to go long on the 5-minute. So I don't really care about the euro long position for now. At least the pound is going in our direction, but what would be more interesting, but it would be still not the optimal entry for us, if this would have taken out some liquidity here around this area, but it didn't. So I don't know. Pound is going down. Let me delete this. Distraction. We're gonna keep an eye on it, on this one. My target is clear. Relative equal lows from Thursday. And I mean, of course it can spike back up there, but if I look at the 4 hour, definitely bearish trend. These lows, this low here actually, this is from the 25th of April, hasn't been taken out yet, and we have these relatively equal lows here. So I was talking about this last week quite a few times, that I'm favoring the downside in this scenario. So we'll see, I guess. It's just unfortunate that I messed up this morning. So oh man, I'm a little bit tired, but why? I did sleep. I did have a good sleep. Maybe I should sleep more. Maybe I should sleep more. So should I just put my entry? Yeah, I might gonna put it out here. This is the 15 minute. We are in a short, so let me demonstrate this. Not the best entry, I know. We are in a short. From there, and final TP is around this level, which is a stretch, I know. It's almost a 1 to 3, but I'm gonna take partials from last Thursday, and we have a 4 hour target right there. So that's our goal. Taking partials at TP1, which is around 18 pips. There, just below this candle. So let me how should I do this? Is there a sign I can use here? Or something? There. Oh my god. I never used these. TP1 here. There. Yeah. TP1 right there at 29-ish. 18. Yeah. Well, about there. It's not even accurate. No, not that one. That was, yeah, 29. Sorry. There. TP1 right there. I think. Let me check it. I want to check this because that should be 18 pips down. Oh no, we're a little bit down there. 28.3. Sorry. 28.3 is my make it to 28.2, and we're gonna put an alert at 28.2 there. So we already have an alert for this. Okay, all we need for TP1 and final TP is taking out these lows. That's going to be a runner, and we're putting it to break even at that point. So would be interesting. And this was based on the 15-minute chart. What a sleazy morning. Anyway, we're gonna wait for that, and I'm also going to wait. Oh, sorry, let's check the euro dollar, what it's doing. Nothing. 15-minute, I don't like it. Euro dollar is no man's land for me, at least for now. So we're just waiting. This is the waiting game, everyone. Good old waiting game. And thank you, by the way, for watching the stream. If you can, please drop a like. That would mean a lot to me. Thank you very much. If you can drop a like, I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. I would love that you guys would love me. Please drop a like. All right. Yeah, the stream is going quite all right. All right. Looking good so far. We'll see. Check the euro dollar. I know it's tempting, but I'm not gonna jump into it because let's look at the dollar index. Is also looking all right. I mean, sorry. The dollar index is tricky. It's tricky. It's definitely a tricky one. But it did took out some, like, I mean, sell side here. Liquidity up here. Quite a lot, I think. There. This candle, this lonely, what's it called, pin bar, is also a magnet to be taken out. So yeah, But I also have to state that at this point, the dollar index is looking good for a short, which is not helping our trade, not even the slightest bit. Of course, we all know that the pound has its own ways, but it's not helping. So the dollar index, let's look at a little bit of higher perspective. The 4 hour looks quite bullish. No structure break to the downside. So it's a confident bullish 4 hour cycle here still. Also, the 1 hour didn't really make that kind of structure break. I mean, this was all right. It's a structure break, but up here. And yes, this here could have been a good short entry on Friday. Otherwise, always the higher time frame rules. So I love to see this 1 hour candle to be taken out. Euro dollar, nothing. Let's see, the pound is looking good for now. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I would love price to go down there. It's a little bit of a swing trade. Yeah, kind of a swing trade, but all we need is about 2.5 pips to take a partial, I guess. It's still not there, so. I might gonna go out for my coffee.
a long distance in such a small time with so minimal delays.
All right, so far I had my breakfast and my morning drink. Still not the coffee, but I'm looking for that too. And our pound dollar trade is, well, it's pretty much not doing anything. I mean, it's looking good. Come on. Just break those lows. We need like 2 pips more. We need 2 pips more minimum. But I'd love to see those lows from Thursday to be taken out. That would be awesome. 1 more pip, come on. Actually, no. We need more. Still need 1 more pip. At least 1 more pip. There you go. Finally. Finally managed to make a little bit of a profit today. Okay, so far we closed down, the EA closed down 0.6%, which is fine. I am definitely going to log it. We needed that. Money wise, it's all right, but yeah, I know we reached that price. We are at break even with that one. Why did it only give the alert later? The EA already closed it down, so there was a bit of a delay here. I don't know. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's gonna go down there. We'll see. I definitely want it to go down there. By the way, we are already at TP2 in terms of making the 1.4% according to my risk reward ratio. So in my book, this would be a TP2, TP1 plus TP2 trade, especially percentage wise. But yeah, for now we are not doing that. How far are we? 21. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Maybe I'm gonna adjust this TP to the candles on average on the 1 hour. This is going to be the final TP is 96.8. $96.8 there. That's the final TP. Okay, so we are riding that one. Oh, look at that. Sell side liquidity right there. The dollar is melting. And we cannot scalp it. There was no retracement. But it's melting, which is quite alright. And buy, yeah, no, no, forget it. I didn't say anything, forget it. Okay, it poked into sell side liquidity here, the dollar. We had one win. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna log the trade when it finishes. Those relative equal lows are interesting for me. Next sell side should be oh yeah, okay. This is Friday. Yeah. We're still in Friday's range. This is the next sell side liquidity down there. And this is the 15-minute chart, which is perfectly fine. Also, the 5-minute is looking good. If the 15-minute chart would would close below here, I mean, at least a few pips below this level, then that could be a possible entry. And that would also be good if the 1 hour would close below this. That would cause us a nice structure break that we were looking for. Two of my accounts, challenge accounts, are still open. All right, so Euro is not interesting for me right now. Only for a long, maybe. But that would have to be like a real nice long setup. A textbook setup, if I may say so. What about the dollar index? Oh yeah, look at this. As I was talking about this, the dollar index took out this candle. Now comes the big question. Will it continue to push to the upside and take out these highs? I think it will. I'm still bullish on dollar index for today. Or will it drop back down? So far I'm still bullish here. Yeah. So yeah, it took it out nicely. This is the 3-minute. Also the 5-minute looking good. Now it's like repricing this imbalance, gaining some momentum, and then it can go easily back up there. Reprice this imbalance here. Why not? You know? This is a swing right here. If I would be aggressive, I would be going for a short on euro dollar. To take out this sell side. Looks pretty damn good on the 5-minute, but you know. Not the kind of trade what I was looking for. But this imbalance is still left empty. I mean, it hasn't been traded yet, so entering here would give us a nice 1 to 2. Why not, right? All right. Final TP down here. That should be all right. Looking for 18 pips. Yeah, quite nice. Quite nice. Because we're already break even with the pound trade, so that doesn't really concerns me. So let's just wait a little bit. Maybe we'll get a better entry, right? Who knows? Yeah, we're gonna manage it with 9 pips. There, and how many is it? 9 pips here as well. All right. Okay, let's calculate some lot size here, right? All right. All right. We're gonna put this to break even at 9 pips. So let's see how it goes. It can, of course, it can go up and reprice that fair value gap on the 15-minute chart. I'm actually expecting it, and that's the level. Or it can just dive, plummet. I guess we'll see. Partials are gonna be taken, let's see. Sell has been taken at 0805. 0805. Not the best entry, I know, but 0805. Let's see. There's the stop loss. Stop loss is at 0814. And the TP is at, final TP is 0786. 86.8 there, and we're gonna be taking partials at 9 pips, which is gonna be yeah, 0796, right? Oh, 0796. What the hell? How do I set this? Come on, dude. All right, 96 is the first TP. There. TP1 here. All right. I should have slept more. I know. I know. I'm gonna put an alert as well. Let's edit this 96. All right. And we have an alert too for TP1. And this is a risk reward of 2. Targeting this here. Yeah. And we're gonna put it to break even after TP1. I know we can reprice the 15-minute chart, the imbalance, I know that. So far, I hope that the dollar index is remaining bullish and decides to take out these highs and this slopey high here. Lots of liquidity there. That's what I'm hoping for. The pound trade is already at break even, so we'll see what's happening with this one. That would be interesting to see. The euro dollar, well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It's based on the 5 minute, but the overall structure And the idea was based for me on the 1 hour, because we're in premium. I would like this to go at least to the mid threshold of this long candle. I mean, sorry, the midpoint of this. Let's check the wicks on the, this is the 1 hour euro dollar. Look at this level here. This is an interesting magnet here. I think it can work, maybe. Let's hope. I hope so. I really do hope so. So far, the overall idea is that the dollar is gonna gain a little bit more strength. So no major news drivers. That's what I'm aiming for. We are in profit with 4 pips on the dollar, 24 pips with the pound. The EA is gonna take care of the trade, the partial close, so I don't have to watch it. So we're gonna check TradingView for now. Hope for the best. We need 4 pips to be exact. 3.5 pips actually, 3.5. Now 3.1. So let's hope. Let's hope it will reach there. It would be nice to recover from those losses, especially from last week. So, and by the way, if anyone is here watching this, thank you very much. If you can please drop a like, I would love it. Appreciate it very much. That would support my courage to continue with streaming. So drop a like, please, if you can. Thank you. I'm watching Twitch, by the way, on my other monitor. I like watching GTA roleplay. there's a few good streamers I like, and I have to deal with the time somehow, because there's, you know, trading is boring and it should be boring. So that's it. I cannot do anything else with this. It's boring. The reason why I have 2 trades, by the way, open is that we are already break even on the pound, so we are risk free on that one. So we're only at risk on the euro for now. So I know it's the same direction, but we are only risking the euro. Pound is already on the house. It's house money already. So no problem with the pound. It can do whatever it wants. We loosened that trade. All we're looking is a 3 pip drop on the euro. Well, 3.2 pips. There's a loud dog barking outside my window. I hope you guys don't hear it, or it's not that disturbing, because it's barking all morning. Let's hope that euro, it just has to go like 2 pips. We're fine, and it's going back. As soon as I said it. By the way, let's check the euro chart. I know it took out some sell side, not a big deal there, but on the hourly, it made a bigger deal. It poked into this, took out the buy side there, so it would be much better for the algorithm to bring it down to this area right there. Deliver price to sell side right here, where this magnet is. Final, how should I say? There's a relative equal lows down here almost. Well, this 2 candles. Let's see. Yeah, these candles, like mostly the bodies of these candles. Look at the body here, Thursday and Friday. These bodies are almost, I mean, also act like a magnet, in my opinion. So there has to be some kind of liquidity pool down here, which I'm looking for price to be taken out by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, almost the same body here. It's very tempting. So if it wants to bring it down, then this shouldn't even be an issue at this point here. Otherwise, I know anything can happen. I know that anything can happen. Especially because this has not been repriced on the 15-minute time frame. So if it wants to do that, it can do that. But yeah, on the 15-minute, let's see. Yeah, it can do that easily. We still have this fair value gap here. So who knows? Who knows? It can change directions any second. Reprice this long wick candle here, can go up there. But if it's gonna trade above this, then most likely, well, yeah, I don't even want to stay in that trade. And it's pretty much look like it's respecting this level, and the 08 level is rejecting price for now. Let's look at dollar index. Yeah, dollar index is also having a bit of a struggle after it poked into this buy side. Repricing the same, is doing the same thing. It's repricing the 15-minute chart. I mean, sorry, imbalance. The problem for me is that it already repriced this level on the 5-minute, and now it's back here again. That's not a good sign, because in the next 1.5 minutes it's gonna do like a strong down close candle, then you're screwed. And it looks like it's going to do that. I'm even considering closing down the euro trade with a small loss, because this is not good. Yeah, definitely not good. And our only hope for savior, if we are staying in the trade, is that the dollar index is just repricing this imbalance right here and then shoots back up. That would be the last line of defense, which is not looking that good for now. So we were in a nice profit, but we are back to drawdown. And let's just put it right here. The pound is all right for now. There is a fair value gap here, and this is going to be an interesting point. If we're going to have an up close candle above this fair value gap, which is almost at the stop loss, and there would be a candle after that trading above that closed candle, then I'm just going to close it before it hits stop loss, trying to minimize losses there. It poked into Let's just zoom it out. It may be like 1 pip into this fair value gap. Maybe it would. Maybe it was enough to gain some liquidity or momentum to go down a little bit more. But I definitely like this long wick candle, because these kind of candles usually get filled at least to the half point, and maybe that should be enough to take out this low. We were almost at first TP there. So maybe, who knows. 15 minute is still looking all right. 5 minute is scary as F. But that's the last line, by the way, so nothing else. Nothing else to see there. All depending on what the dollar index is gonna do. That's what drives us. What the dollar index wants to do. So far, I'm really hoping that the dollar is gonna take out those levels right there. That's what I'm hoping for. But so far, not looking good. Not promising. But you have to accept it as business as usual, so. Dollar index made a closed candle. Let's see. Yeah, so the 15-minute closed here. It still has a little bit of range to reprice here. My problem is that it made a structure break on the 5-minute. Not a beautiful one. Not the one with a huge displacement, because the fair value gap is up there. But I'm not happy about this. I'm definitely not happy about this, and our profits are melting away. So as I said, the 15-minute is still our last line of defense. Not really too much for the dollar index to do intraday in this area. So if it wants to drop, it has to drop hard, like real strong, and it's gonna leave this fair value gap here, right here. Oh man, not good, not good. Yeah, we're in the negative. Pound is still holding. Pound is still holding. Not for long, I'm afraid. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. So yeah, I mean, algorithm wise, I would say there's much more stuff to do here on the upside for price. At least for today. Okay, so this is the euro dollar 15-minute. Not looking good. Almost above this fair value gap on the 15-minute. As I said, if we are going to have an up closed candle above the fair value gap, then it might be over, and I might be cutting the trade early. because then it will definitely try to reprice that level. Let's look at the optimal trade entry for now, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So far, it's not good. Something smells here. Yeah, so this is the 15-minute chart. Not so good. And as soon as we're gonna have a closed candle above this fair value gap, I think as much as I don't want to see that, I might just have to cut the trade. It is what it is, boys and girls. Because so far, of course, if we put a fib on this, we are still in a good position, like it's equilibrium, so yeah. Well, look at this. Yeah, it's gonna take us out. And this candle is closing in less than 8 minutes, so we have to watch for this. It can spike us out easily. I'm not saying that it's not going to drop even after it spikes us out. Maybe my stop loss was a little bit too tight, but I'm not changing that for now. I might going to give a second chance to the trade. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. We had the momentum. The dollar index is having a bit of a struggle here, as you can see. It's getting weaker, but yeah. Hey there. Hi, Cow Rock. Yeah, I know. I remember you because you subscribed to the channel on the stream. I know. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you here, by the way. Thank you again for dropping here. Thank you again. We are still struggling. I'm still struggling, by the way. After last week, today is a bit of a struggle. I hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing better, bud. All right. So we reached an optimal trade entry area, like equilibrium with a fair value gap. It could help our trade to get back on track. Let's check the dollar index. I don't like it. It's very bad. It's very bad. Well, I don't know. Poked into that. I like to see the dollar index to go up all the way up there. You're good. Thank you very much for dropping in, dude. Thank you. Drop a like if you can. Please drop a like. Man, it's good to see people returning and saying hi. Don't mind me, I'm just doing my regular business here. So far, I made a blog post as well here on YouTube and the same on my blog too. I was having, I think I might still be having, I sure hope I'm getting out of it, my worst trading cycle this year. Many stop losses. Still in the green, but I don't like it. I don't know what's going on with me. Times like these are you know, inevitable. But I think it is what it is. I mean, what can you do about it? Nothing. You have to keep your mental strength together. I've just been studying ICT. Very nice, man. Very nice. Cool. That's good to hear. Continue with studying. You must. You must, dude. That's a must. Last year November, I had a negative month. And yeah, it was in November. Break-even month. Well, break-even. I had a break-even last summer. I'm not sure which one. Honestly, I'm not journaling everything this clearly only since this year, January. So, I mean, in this one. And I don't want to show my accounts on YouTube, my personal account. But November was a negative month. I think I went down to about 2 point something, almost 3%, 2.6 or 8% on my main account and on my funded account as well. And so far this year I didn't have a negative month. I hope I will not this time too, but it sure sometimes is struggling. I mean I was up 12% this month. This month I was up 12%. And now I'm down to 4.1. Actually, I'm more than 4.1 because I didn't log it. I'm around 4.7. Sorry, 4.7%, which is still all right. But I made some crucial mistakes on Friday, especially, and this morning, laughable mistakes, which I'm not really used to make. I totally misanalyzed the market on Friday, took the opposite position on Euro. I don't know why. It is what it is. Yeah, that's still very good. Yeah, considering most traders have many negative. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm still confident, as I wrote it out on my YouTube community tab and on my blog too. I'm gonna make a video, by the way, a vlog video about this. I'm still, in my head, I'm confident. It's a little bit frustrating because I wanted to grow this channel with some good people like yourself too, with a good community, and so as I started out on YouTube, I think it has put on a little bit extra pressure on my trading in terms of selecting the trades or forcing some entries. I think that was one of the problems. It still could be a problem because I'm not used to stream, but streaming, I can see that it can bring me some kind of a advantage in the long run, not just by building a community, but also practicing more discipline in my trading. I know I'm doing quite the opposite because I'm entering all crazy trades, but still I want to practice discipline on stream and emotional behavior to the charts. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward. And yes, of course, it's not a secret. If I can prove by time to anyone who drops into these streams that the results are constant, and everything is transparently noted and journaled, then maybe I think it should raise some awareness and, you know, trust by people following me. Have you tried any new prop firms? No, I did. Actually, I did. Man, you were not here on Friday, I think, or Thursday. I have my funded FX account, a 50K account. So I just started out. I never tried my funded FX. I started out with a brand new account there. Here it is, by the way. This is the my funded FX account. So I started out with a 50K. I have the same positions like on FTMO, but of course with half of risk. So yeah, I started out with my funded FX. Let's see what they're doing. I have a little bit of a, how should I say? I'm a little bit afraid that they might have the same problems like TFT because of 8 cap. I don't know. I hope they won't. But definitely it's a good thing that they don't have time limit. I think that's the best thing. Because I'm willing to admit that I have a little bit of an extra emotional pressure when I know I have a time limit. No slippage so far. No slippage. I can vouch for that. For now, since last Thursday, I had absolutely zero. I mean, like none. Maybe a tick or something. I didn't really care. I have no slippage. No problem with executions. The fills are good. The TP, the take profit, and stop loss, which I had as well on those accounts. It's still all right. So everything was filled as and where it should have been. So it's so far it's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine so far. So I don't know what the hell is going on with TFT. I don't really care about it anymore. So they can do whatever they want. I don't care about TFT anymore. I'm just saying as far as they don't do something major, I mean in a positive note, I'm not willing to try another challenge there. Because I'm trying to build up more funded capital, of course, like everyone else. So if it's consistent, no slippage in addition, this might be the best. Yeah, it has the potential. I mean, no slippage, as you said. Yeah, and no trading days. Actually, yeah, no slippage and no trading days is a huge advantage. Is a huge advantage. For me, definitely is, because I'm a slow turtle trader. I really am. I'm trading like a turtle. I am a very, very slow-minded trader. I don't want to, as much as it seems like the opposite here, but I'm doing this most likely because of FTMO. I like to take my time, especially on my private account, on my personal private account. And I have to say, it's totally different. It's totally different. Unlimited time, yeah. That's what I thought that you were mentioning that. Yeah, I mean, I thought that you were applying to that. Yeah. So it's interesting to see that how differently I trade on my personal account and on a prop account, especially on the challenge account. A challenge account, especially at FTMO with the time limit, I trade like very aggressively, like real aggressively, trying to hold to my position size in terms of 1% or below 1%, but I'm trading aggressively. But on the other hand, on my personal account, I am very, very, very selective on my trades. I'm very selective. I'm not taking like half of it. I'm taking only like half of the trades, or even less on my personal account. It's interesting than on the challenge. I'm gonna think about that in the future, but interesting. I'm cherry picking trades, if I may say, on my personal account. So by the way, it's at IC Markets. Very good execution there. Technically zero spread on euro and pound. Euro most likely zero spread. The pound dollar without news. Is my Forex fund slippage equally as good as my FX so far? Yeah. Absolutely, I can say that. About the same. My Forex funds is about the same. Definitely. So no issue there as well. What the hell? I spilled some drink on my jeans. Cool. So yeah, about the same. The best spreads so far I've seen is in my personal account at IC Markets. 0 on euro dollar, on pound dollar like 0.1 or 2. On gold, I trade gold very rarely, so not too much there. Not too much knowledge to compare it, but for me, IC Markets is absolutely perfect for personal account. Everything is perfect there, for me at least. I keep hearing so many stories of people saying my Forex fund slippage is horrible. I'm so confused that they are trading other asset classes. Like, how are they getting slips? Well, I hear stories too, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Since I don't have too much history, I just started with my funded FX. I cannot really compare them, but so far my Forex funds has like the usual. I mean, I would say that they're almost like identical to FTMO or something. Like FTMO on euro dollar has right now 0.4 pips. On the pound, they have right now 0.3, 0.4. So about the same goes for my Forex funds. About the same. So, yeah. It's about the same. Didn't really had any issue with them. So I heard stories too. I heard that there was slippage problems with my Forex funds. But, actually there was a slippage problem last year. I think it was somewhere in the summer at FTMO. There was a problem at FTMO. And you know what happened? I think about almost the same scenario happened like at the funded trader. I was slipped like almost 3 pips because the server was lagging like crazy. And spreads are similar, but execution wise, some say that their stops get hit early because of spread. It could be. I don't know. It could happen. But as I was saying, FTMO had an issue similar like to TFT. The server was lagging. MetaTrader was lagging like crazy, and I was in a trade, and I got stopped out almost 3 pips away from my actual stop loss level, and it was like a scalp trade, so I was a little bit angry. Not too much, but I wrote to customer support, and check this out. They were asking me which trade it was, how did it occurred, what happened. So check this. They said sorry, and drum roll, they just deleted the trade from my MetaTrader, from their backend. They deleted the whole trade like it never happened. I would have suffered a stop loss anyway. But what they did is they deleted the trade. I mean, that was quite a positive note for me. It was on a challenge account, by the way. And I said, all right, you guys are cool. You just deleted the last trade for me. I'm not sure if it was on purpose or they just wanted to adjust the result, but the trade disappeared completely from my account history. So one good point for FTMO there. I don't know. That was good. And that's the proof, by the way, that that every prop firm can modify your MetaTrader results. Yeah. I actually, like, it never happened, and I was quite happy. It was last summer, by the way. I was quite happy about it because I would have suffered a stop loss. The only complaint which I did is that I suffered like at least 50% more loss because I was risking also 1%. So I think my loss would have been it was a euro account, would have been around 800 euros, and I suffered at least, like, with commission 1,200 something. And I said my problem is that I suffered at least 50% more loss. And they said, sorry, we're gonna check this out. And I think a day or so passed. I re-logged in. Of course, I opened my MetaTrader and I was checking it, and what the hell? The complete trade, it disappeared. Like, they deleted it. They adjusted my my balance technically. And I was just asking for a compensation, like, please do something about the loss, or do some profit compensation or something, because I lost 400 something euros more, which I wanted to. And no, they deleted it. So huge kudos to FTMO for that. I'm not sure if it was on purpose or they just accidentally deleted the trade. I don't know that. I'm not sure because I didn't receive any email about that issue anymore. And I didn't want to mention it as well because maybe they say, oh, okay, then we're gonna reduce your balance with a little bit of extra. So I was happy about that. So I know that TFT could do the same, could have done the same. Just delete the lost trades, or don't delete it. Just add extra money to the accounts. I got my compensation, by the way. I got like $600 or something. FTMO is for sure the best right now. I'm not confident that I could hit the 10% in a month in compensation. Comparison to not having a time limit. Do you think after enough practice you can? Yeah, I think yes. After enough practice, I think you can do the 10%. I'm sure. Don't do it, of course, in any other phase, not in phase 2 or in the funded phase. Don't do it because it's totally unnecessary risk. But I think there is every chance and possibility that you can do it. You can do it. And by the way, I'm sure you may be aware of that, but FTMO has the extra rule that if you are over 5% by the end of the 30 days, if you're over 5%, they will give you 14 days extra. I think twice. They do it twice. You can ask for 14 days extra. I mean, once in every new phase. Only once, sorry. So once, 14 days extra. So that's that gives you like 44 days overall, but you have to make sure to be over 5% by the end of the 30-day period, and they will give an extra time. So 44 days. 44 days for 10% is should be enough in a challenge account. So yeah. My microphone stand is squeaking like crazy. I don't know why. We are still in the so-called kill zone. What percentage would you risk to pass FTMO? And yeah, I heard about the 44 days. Cool. Comes out to basically 1.81 gain a week, I think. Well, per trade. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I would go with 1%. I would go with 1% in an FTMO or any challenge where there's a time limit. The classic 30-day plus extension. Any challenge with a time limit, I would go with 1% or 0.7, 0.8%. 2% is too much, I think, because you know you can easily lose 2 trades in a row in a given trading day, and then you're basically out for the day. You shouldn't continue to trade on that day. So you have to take risk, but 1% should be enough. 0.5 or below is going to put you, I mean, it's good at my funded FX, for example. That's what I'm doing, by the way. I'm risking 0.4, 0.5% on the my funded FX challenge because I know I have plenty of time. I don't care about the time limit there. It's cool. So I'm risking 0.4 or 5 there. At FTMO or any other time limit challenge, go with 1% or 0.8. 0.8 or 0.9 should be good because of you should, you know, leave a little bit of wiggle room for the commission and the spread. So 0.9 is good per trade. And if you're averaging out like in the challenge phase like 2 trades a day or 3, then you should be fine with a good risk reward. And by the way, whoever tells you that 1-to-1 risk reward is stupid, that's a lie, and that's the people who tell that 1-to-1 is a stupid thing. Those are stupid, because 1-to-1 risk reward is fine until you have your system tested and you have enough confidence. 1-to-1 is still good. My system has an average risk reward of 1 to 1.5. That's it. I'm willing to drop it right there. But I have a lot of partials. I always take partials. As soon as I get to a point where I can take partials, I'm taking it and I'm putting it to break even. So I have a lot of break even trades too, which I consider winners as well, by the way. I'm just saying. I consider a break-even trade a winner. And I consider a break-even week a winning week. I mean, think about that. You're in the top 5% already if you can maintain a week in the, I mean, at least in break-even or in the slightly in the positive. Because you've put in the capital, you were trading, and you preserved that capital. You're already doing much, much better than 95% or 90% of the traders. if you're trading on a daily basis and you preserved your capital by the end of the week, that's already a win. And the same goes for a day too. If you ended the day with a break even, despite the fact that you had loss and winners during the day, if you're trading more positions, but at the end of the day, when you're at break even, that's still a win. That is still a winning day. You have put in the money, you managed the trade, you analyzed the market, you managed your position, and you ended up with break even. That's a win in my book, actually. And I think in many other traders would say that that's a win. So break even is a win for me too. Break even is a win. And the break even month is a good month. Not the best month, I know, but it's still a winning month. By the way, if anyone is new here, please drop a like to the stream and support. Give me some courage to continue with this nonsense. It's not nonsense, don't worry. Please drop a like. So yeah, it is what it is. Break even is a win. Let's see, the pound is also hovering there, not doing anything. Euro is almost the same. Dollar index, I like this. I like what I see on dollar index so far. This is the 15 minute. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 1 to 1 is good, as you will likely have a high win rate, yeah, with it. And yeah, break even is for sure a win considering this strategy. Yeah. How often do you usually trade your My Forex Funds account? Well, since as I said, I just started last week. I'm doing the same position on it as I'm doing it on my FTMO challenge for now. Oh, My Forex Funds. Sorry, I thought that my funded FX. I'm sorry. My Forex Funds. I'm trading the same way as my personal account, which means that I'm cherry picking some trades. I'm taking like I'm taking on average 1 trades a day. On my challenge accounts, I'm taking 2 or 3 trades a day. I have a trade copier as of right now. Right now, as I'm trading, I have a trade copier, and I registered to Social Trading Tools, and I make the same trades. I have 2 monitors here, and I put the trade on my personal account, and it's immediately copying the trade to my funded account at My Forex Funds and FTMO. So I'm cherry picking the trades for my personal account and the funded account, and I'm risking small position. I'm risking way smaller, like 0.2, 0.3%. So I'm risking very small, 0.2, 0.3% risk. For example, I had a scalp trade this morning. I copied that trade to my personal account. I mean, through my personal account to my funded accounts. That was a small loss. And the pound trade, which I took, was also, which is a winner already. I made that trade. But for example, this trade, this euro trade, I didn't take it to my personal account and funded account because I did not want to take more risk on those accounts. I'm in a slight positive note on those ones, but on the challenge accounts, I took it because I trade aggressively on these challenge accounts. So yeah, how often? I'm taking like 1 trade on average per day. Average 1 trade in a day. Did this current trade you're in have a liquidity sweep before entry? Very, very good question. Very, very good. Thank you for the question. Okay, let's see. This here, this area. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna update this anyway. These dotted lines, this is the Friday midnight, and this is the Monday midnight. We have a little bit of a Sunday here. So this is the Sunday market open. I consider the Sunday market hours, which is basically nothing, on the same page as Friday. So they are the same. So this for me is one cycle here. And as you can see, Sunday's trading range poked into, and this is, let's go to the 1 hour, all right? Should be all right. Sunday trading range, where is it? Here. It poked into this high from Friday. So we took out Friday high, basically on Sunday. So we took it. And I consider this as a higher time frame, in this case the 1 hour, liquidity sweep. So it swept a little bit of buy side liquidity down here. And then when I went down to the 15-minute, chart, let's look at, so this was it. The 15-minute chart had already, there's a fly here. The 15-minute chart had already 2 structure breaks, one here and one here, which for me, a 15-minute structure break with this candle and with this candle as well, which is quite all right. I mean, I like that. I did not take this trade. As you can see, it broke down. I did not take this trade because I took the same trade on the pound. It was the same setup on the pound, basically. Let me show you. So this trade, I took it here. It was almost the same setup. Structure break. Oh no, well, it's not the same setup, but I'm gonna go into details later on. Let's go to the euro. So it took structure break. I didn't take it because I was already in the pound trade. There was a fair value gap here, here, and here. So I didn't enter it here. I should have, but I messed up, and I made a loss. But then this started to come down very strongly on the 15-minute, leaving us with another fair value gap and with another structure break right there. There. And the fair value gap. So I had a sloppy entry again, but actually I entered in the 5-minute, by the way. And what I'm hoping for, and this was based on so my entry, as you can see, definitely not the best. What I'm hoping for is that it's going to take out this sell side liquidity on the downside, right there, in a way. But at least I would like to see these long wick candles, this is the 15-minute, to be taken out. And because my overall bias on the dollar index, and this is what made the final decision for me, is bullish. I know it poked into buy side here, but I have a bullish bias on the dollar index. As you can see, it repriced it on the 15-minute and the 5-minute too. Now I want to see the dollar index to go all the way up to take out this level. I wanted to, especially this candle right here. Look at these candles. Long wick candle here, longer candle here. This is the 1 hour, almost like relative equal highs. I want it to go up at least to this 103.36 area, and that would be quite all right for the euro trade. That would help the euro trade to reach that sell side liquidity down here. So this is my analysis. And since, oh yeah, so I took this trade after the pound dollar already went to break even. So that I didn't want it to risk too much for Monday, more than I should have already. And I took it, but only after the pound has been put to break even. So my entry is not the best. I should have entered here based on the 1 hour. I should have entered here with a 15-minute entry based on the 1 hour liquidity sweep. 15-minute change of character here. I would be already making much profit. I would be already out from the trade, by the way. But instead, I gave a little bit more extra risk and extra room for price to go all the way here and reprice this imbalance here. I would like to see price to reprice this imbalance right there. That's what I'm looking for. And my first TP is just around this wick. So that's what I want to see. That's my complete trade breakdown for this one. But the main pusher for me is the dollar index, which I'm really hoping that it will burst through all the way here and take out that buy side finally. There. That's how I imagined this trade so far. So far it's looking all right. We are in profit. The expert advisors are set to close down the trade. I think at 9 pips. I mean, sorry, it's gonna take partials at 9 pips, which is like 3.4 pips away. In this case, I'm hoping that we will get there. If not, then it is what it is. So far, this is what's happening. Oops. What the hell am I doing? And what's this? There. It can easily turn back, so it can turn against me. And maybe the best thing I should do as we are getting out from the kill zone from London session is to put it to break even, maybe. I don't know, but I'm all right, sure, no problem. Have a great sleep, and thank you very much for being here, and thank you again. Come back anytime. See you soon, buddy. Thank you for being here. All right, so we are still in this. This is the 1 minute. It's a good displacement here. A little bit of a repricing there. 1.1. Yeah, we still need this one to go. If it's going to respect the 0.08 level, then yeah, it's not gonna be good. But we don't need more. I mean too much. We don't need too much. There's a mosquito here. Damn. I have to get it somehow. It escaped. Damn mosquitoes. It's given a hard time. It's gonna be slow. I can tell that. It's gonna be slow by the time we get to that point, or even, I don't know. We're getting out from the London kill zone for now. And maybe, hold on, this mosquito is back here. Oh, it's here. I'm gonna get it. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, then next time. So we're gonna have a difficult time. Could be turning against us. So far the pound is still a free trade. The pound dollar short, we are at break even with that one. The euro, yeah, it's gonna cost us, I'm afraid. Repriced the 15-minute fair value gap nicely, but yeah, unfortunately we're gonna have a struggle reaching this liquidity level here. As much as I would love this one to plummet, I'm afraid it's not gonna happen. And since this is, hold on, yeah, this is the 15 minute. Yeah, if we have an up close candle, currency strength meter. No, I never considered it. I never considered it. I'm aware that there are some quite good ones, some quite good currency strength meters. Maybe I will give it a test on a demo account, and see, but I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I can compare the dollar to the pound. Maybe it's a possibility to look after. Yeah, the profit has been it's melted. The profit is melted, and as soon as we get the closure above here, I think the trade is over. Currency strength chart and trading view. Yeah, I know there are some free ones. Yeah, I might consider it. I might consider it. Checking it out. So far, I always use the dollar index as a kind of a barometer. Okay, I think I have to cut the trade. Yeah, unfortunately, because we were in the green. Especially because this candle is closing in 10 seconds. Not good. Let's see, what's the risk here? 800. Well, who cares? If it hits the stop loss, then it's only like $100 away. So I know it's unfortunate because so far we were in the green, but now, no, it's not good because on the 5 minute, it's a structure break on the 5 minute. It's definitely a structure break on the 5 minute, so I guess I do have to cut it maybe. Let's just wait if this candle closes this gap or not. If it goes down and closes at least 50% of this gap, then it's not a good long position for a euro trade. I'm not gonna take it, I think. Yeah. Damn you, euro. Betrays me all the time. At least I had a win on the pound, so. The pound is giving in as well. Almost back to break even. Yeah. Just one push away. The good thing is I did not take this trade on my personal and funded account, only on the challenge accounts. So that's a positive news. I have to wait to see what this one wants to do. Problem is that the 15-minute has closed above here, so it's lining up for a long position, a long trade here. I would not take the long because I would need this candle to leave the fair value gap around the structure break level. So at least even if it's closing me out, then at least it's not a perfect long entry, not for me. So the pound is still there for now. The pound trade is still there to help us out if it needs to. So that's my only, how to say, positive thing in this, is that this trade is, for me, is definitely not going to be a valid long entry on the 5-minute. Not a strong closure, repricing immediately. So for me, it's not it. Now it poked into that fair value gap on. So it poked in there. So it can start to shoot up, but for me it's not a good entry. It did not have that displacement which I was hoping for. I wanted to see a displacement in this area, which it didn't have. So for me it's nothing. I'm still sticking with this trade, my original analysis. Even if it takes me out, I'm sticking with this higher time frame. Rules overruled. So so I'm sticking with this for now. And anyways, I'm not even putting on more trades since we're exiting the kill zone. The pound is still there. I would still love to see this go down. Let's look the dollar index for a little bit here. Oh yeah, it's turning against us. Yeah, might have to close it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I was really hopeful that it's gonna go for that. It's gonna go for that sell side, but it didn't really. If we would still remain bearish and bullish, bullish on the dollar index, then we would be fine. But yeah, the dollar index is definitely, but at least it has repriced this level down here. There. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. It repriced that level. So if it wants to push, then that was the last defense actually on the 15-minute. And if we have a down close candle below this fair value gap, then that is definitely going to be bad for our shorts on euro and on pound. But yeah, all depends on how it's gonna close in less than 3 minutes, and of course after that too. But if this fair value gap acts as a support, potential support, then maybe we have a chance for this one. Then maybe we have a chance to drive this all the way up here. We have to see. We need to see dollar index rise up. Oh damn. Other problem is that it has already Made the new structure break. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Conflicting signals here. The only... No, it's not even a good... No. No good news here. No good news. It's struggling. Oops. Bit of an interesting scenario, by the way. The pound has been closed. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it has been closed on break even. All right. So the pound gave in. Yeah, it was close. Okay. All right, so the pound gave in. Unfortunately, though, the euro dollar is still there. That's gonna give us a hard time for sure. Because the dollar index, we have the new candle. It all depends here. I might not going to watch it. I mean on stream, because I have some stuff to do, but it is what it is. Very good. Just go down. All right, no more trades here. I'm gonna leave this one, and I'm gonna update you guys in the afternoon. I have some stuff to do, so thank you for watching the stream, and I'll be back hopefully in the New York session. We'll see. Cheers.